So, the first time I met JT, the Asian Playboy, was a few years ago. It was I was the leader of the SoCal Lair in Los Angeles. So I'd been in the game for a while, but I read the game a few years before that. And I've been practicing my own with my wingman, and I got pretty good. I was really good at going up and approaching sets and getting girls to like spin and laugh and get some kisses. So when I met him, I was like, okay, I'm really gonna fucking impress this guy, right? Because this is like the legendary Asian Playboy. So after the Lair talk, we went out to a place called the Saddle Ranch. Did you guys read the game?
Yes.
Alright, so you guys remember the Saddle Ranch? Alright, this place is like a cowboy-themed steakhouse that turns into a bar where all the pickup artists show up with their cowboy hats and their peacocking stuff, and their big boas to go pick up. So we get there, and this is after like 3 hours of JT talking, so he's like super tired and hungry, and he's a little bit irritable. He's like, I just want to order my fucking steak, don't talk to me. So he sits down, he orders a steak, and he just sits there, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna impress this guy now, right? So I start running up, and I start opening sets. I'm like, I'm gonna open every fucking set in here if I have to. Alright, so, open a set here, bounce over here, open a set, spin this girl, whoo, right, go over here, open the set, get a phone number, like, yeah, you see that? Yeah, right? Go over here, and I'm like, talking to this girl, and then, I open like 10 sets, I'm like, fuck, I'm doing pretty good. Best friends test here, did the cube here, got like a couple phone numbers, and I look over, and I see JT sitting in the same spot, waiting for his food, and he's kissing a girl. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? How do you do that? Right? And that was the point. I was like, all right, sir, like teach me what you do. All right. And turns out that what I was missing was structure. What I was really good at was just the beginning stages of pickup, which I learned through doing 1,000 sets. But I never really learned how to take it deeper. Make that genuine connection. Go for that direct interest, go for the kiss, go for the sexual escalation, show her that I'm a sexually confident man, and go for sex. So really, ever since then, I took my boot camp with JT shortly after that, learned the whole structure, and I realized that all the stuff that I had learned before, from reading books or reading internet forums, I was getting like little bits and pieces of, like, let's say, like recipe cards, right, for a meal. I got like half of a recipe for how to make a rosemary lamb, half a recipe how to make meat pie, half a recipe how to make a salad, and I was trying to put it all together to make a meal, but I couldn't make a single meal because I just had like little bits and pieces from everywhere. So what the boot camp did for me was it made me learn a structure from A to B, C, D, E, F, an entire linear structure to get the girl. And from that point on, that's when my game truly just escalated. And a few years later, here I am. I'm one of the instructors for the ABC Seduction, so I'm really happy.